What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Chuxpain. This is Throwing the Towel podcast. I'm your host. I got my co-host Djones with me.
What's up with it?
We got our special guest right here, Stuboi.
What's going on, people?
Okay, so we basically this is a podcast. We're gonna talk about everything: hip hop, music, sports, anything y'all want.
Yeah, and we gonna dive in right now. And we just gonna introduce ourselves. I go by Djones. I was born in Dallas. Towards my older teen years. I linked up and I moved to Cedar Hill. I ran into my boy Chuxpain. I ran into my boy Stu. We've been at it ever since then. You know what I'm saying? And me, I enjoy music. I enjoy sports. I enjoy just the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and check us out. We here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so Stuboi, you want to give an introduction to yourself?
Well, yeah. So I don't know, a lot of people out there probably know me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuboi, a rapper, I got a couple hits out there,
Okay.
couple tapes out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Working on some more videos just dropped. But you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be here. This is my first podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, same here. So we all gonna experience the first podcast together.
I
So.
mean, let's get it popping.
Okay.
And, one of the great things is, we all went to the same school, but what really just brought us as brotherhoods is sports.
Yeah.
And to be Pacific, football, you know what I'm saying? And so, how do y'all feel about, sports for as football, is right now? Just a couple of days ago, they are not announced in college football that they was going to expand it to
I saw that
playoff.
Yeah.
I think that's good for college. It gives more teams that's not a Power 5 to actually, show who they is a chance.
But I agree with you, but they college kids, and it's gonna expand the season longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be more games to be played now. So
Yeah, true. But I look at it as a way positive, really, for black schools. You got Deion Sanders. He getting 5-star recruits now. So
True.
you bring him to this side, and he got a chance to make the playoffs. That can change the whole culture.
That's
a
true.
Team like that.
let me ask you this: do you think Deion Sanders still gonna be at where he at, Jackson State?
Yeah, he at Jackson State.
You think he gonna be there 2 years from now? I'm just asking because a lot of times, like, when people because Jackson State, they HBCU, but they still a small school. So a lot of times when these coaches take small schools, like, they leave after a year or two, especially if they doing really good. Like, Deion Sanders is doing really good right now.
I mean, I see him leaving. The only reason I say that because it's kind of like with him, he's one of those coaches that's also a father. So
Yeah.
I didn't see him move around with his kids.
That's true.
Wherever they go.
Yeah.
And probably once his kids up out of there, I can see him going to the NFL. Maybe coaching them as well. He's a good coach and a good father. So
Yeah.
I kind of like that little duo.
Yeah, I do too. I actually, what's crazy? Like, I used to live by, like, you remember when they had that reality TV show and everything?
Oh, yeah, way back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? That was like,
nice little show.
yeah, that was like right by my house, like two houses down, whatever.
Yeah,
like, I used to see them, like, pull up in whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, because
but
I believe, is it Deion Sanders Jr. that went to Cedar Hill?
it's Shiloh Sanders. I
Deion
think
Jr. went up.
Yeah, he went to Cedar Hill, and the other small ones went to Trinity, I believe.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Shiloh went to Trinity. That's the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but, man, I really think Jackson State, with the opportunity with that playoff expansion, it gives teams like that to really just get in the door.
Yeah.
Like, I love to see them face off against a team like maybe Kansas.
Yeah.
Kansas is still a D1 household, but they ain't just being, the best they can be over the years. And, you can mix it up, create a type of vibe.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I mean, I would say, like, going back to the 12-team college football thing, I'll say I agree. It's better overall, but, because even if we want to talk about the kids, whatever, some of them still getting paid now.
Oh, yeah,
so,
they got
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
man,
like,
some of these dudes are getting paid more than NFL
exactly,
players.
yeah. So it's like,
crazy.
yeah.
So, who do you got taking it all this year in college? What I'm saying?
I was just talking to Stu about this earlier. We was just he was just watching Georgia versus Oregon, yeah.
I
And
thought
like
the first
nigga,
half,
hey,
first half was crazy.
Georgia looked cold, like bro,
Hey, dominant.
nigga won.
Both ends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's. I looked at the team. I was like, God damn, is everyone making the league? Like all them niggas look big as fuck, strong, fast. I'm like,
And you can tell with some of these power schools that has a strong alumni.
yeah,
that hey, them NIL
like you know what I'm
dudes are
saying?
coming.
Yeah,
These dudes
exactly,
are balling.
exactly. Yep,
So it's
Yep.
like that's a major factor. That's a major factor.
yeah,
And
exactly.
you know, today one of our former coaches is making his debut in college. You know,
You talking Coach McGuire?
out there in Texas Tech. So how do you think he gonna do this season? You know,
Well, I ain't want to name drop Coach McGuire, but you know, he used to be our head coach at Cedar Hill High School. He moved on to Texas Tech. Was it this year or just this year?
I believe it was this year.
This year, yeah. He used to be like on the Baylor coaching staff. You know, I think one thing about Coach McGuire is that he's a very good motivator. You know what I'm saying? Like he makes people believe like in the team, like makes people give up their single accolades and just believe in the team more so than everything. So I think the only thing with him is that he's gonna have to get his recruits in there. Like right now, those are not his recruits.
Yeah, it's really a tough.
Yeah,
battle. When you
exactly.
got NILs and you got new coaches, it's like, man, it's crazy.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That could be a school for a kid, but the kid can take $100K and go anywhere else.
If I was him, I would get on the phone with Patrick Mahomes right now and, and tell him like, "Hey, bro, we need help in Texas Tech. Like, if you can swing something over here, or if you can just come here, like, help me go to a player's like house type shit. Be like, oh, we're gonna do the same thing like that they did Patrick Mahomes. So like, because
you can start that era. You know,
yeah. Because Texas Tech always had a good offense. They just been defense really been trash, and then like
I mean, and I believe that's kind of like Big 12 in general. I look at Big 12; it's always gonna be explosion, big plays.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Man, how you feeling, Stuart, about this college scene?
You know what I'm saying? After seeing what I done seen the past 2 weeks, man, I think it's pretty good.
I got you.
Been good games the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ohio State and Notre Dame tonight.
Oh, I didn't even know. Ohio
you
State
got
playing
that?
tonight?
You got in that?
I'm taking Ohio State.
Ohio State?
Even though I like the coach for Notre Dame. You know, he cool people. Even though he went to Ohio State, but I still think Ohio State got it. Ohio State got too many recruits. They 5-star over there.
Yeah. I would take Ohio State just because, you know, I have no idea who the Notre Dame quarterback is.
I mean, but they be having some guys up there. In the
Yeah,
north,
they
you
do.
know what I'm saying? They
Yeah. True. I always know they got like a big ass like offensive line. They run the ball, got big ass defense.
So I got a question for you.
Okay.
Who's going to take it all this year? If you had to pick right now for a team to win it all, who's going to win?
You know, I would say the safest bet is just say Alabama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
At least somebody come out at the set.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
I think Georgia might come out.
Georgia looking really good. Georgia looking really good. It's I think it's a little bit too early to tell. Who was that I made a bet with that was saying Texas is gonna make the finals? Someone said something. One of y'all said.
I don't remember.
I'll say this about Texas. I think they're gonna have a strong year
You think Texas is gonna have a strong year?
because they finally have talent on talent.
Yeah.
When I say that, it's skills business.
Yeah.
You got somebody at quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Got somebody.
They got like two quarterbacks.
You got receivers.
Yeah.
So you got what you need to
But
take it to that next level.
But I don't know what it is. Like, I think it's something in the Texas water, whatever we drinking. But every time we get like a good team, Dallas Cowboys, Texas Longhorns, like good football team, whatever, it's always a choke, bro. Somewhere during the season or in the playoffs, there's always some type of choke.
Okay.
That hype is around them.
Yeah, and so I'm just like,
around them. They ain't had that hype before.
yeah,
They start believing it. Head get big. They go out there win a couple big games, and then they get blown out by a team. They thought, oh shit, it's gonna be an easy little cakewalk.
yeah.
True. So moving on with football, we're gonna take it up a level. You know, we are from Dallas, so how do we feel about the Dallas Cowboys? Now, we are a hurt team right now on the line and at the receiving core. And, you know, that plays a major factor in that Dallas offense.
That's true.
So what do you see us coming out as and ending as?
You
You know, I believe we play the Bucks.
We played Bucks first
in a week.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It really depends. Like I would say, it really depends on what Dak Prescott gonna do, because the team.
We don't even have a backup quarterback.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I think the team. I don't even think the team is better than it was last year. I think it's actually worse.
Do you think like it may have a new identity? Because you got Coop that just left.
Yeah.
You got Zeke is kind of he's splitting reps with Pollard. Pollard has always been explosive. It's like we saw like just a glimpse.
Yeah.
We never seen just like the full. Pollard,
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So do you think that can be like a little change? And then like we always seem to find somebody that just comes and sparks the team.
Yeah,
like
that's
He's gonna play a major factor. On
even who was that? The return man like that went to TCU. That's Turbo.
Yeah, that's Turpin.
I didn't even know.
The one I told y'all about.
I thought you was talking about Tober, the receiver that they drafted.
Man, I said.
I mean, he's nice too. He's quick, explosive.
Turpin. I said, man, Turpin gonna be that nigga. He gonna make a play.
Hope so. I hope so, bro.
I mean, he will. I mean, the only thing about him is size, bro. But other than that, he makes up for it with his skill and hard work.
Yeah,
because he a return man. That's all we need.
Yeah, you got to think that man worked his way back into the league. He was not drafted. He was undrafted. Yeah. He had a little situation. Had to take care of that.
Like most TCU players do.
I got you. Hey, and shout out to TCU. They did get that dub last night.
Yeah, who they play?
Colorado.
Colorado. Okay.
13.
Yeah, so shout out to them Texas. Shout out to the Dallas Fort Worth boys putting it in.
But still the first week of the season, we just waiting for the choke from all the teams.
I mean, but it's kind of like the football is in a new era.
Yeah,
I say a new era. You know what I'm saying? Like all the GOATs that we watch come up are pretty much gone. Like the last one that's left is Tom Brady. Drew Brees is out of there. Mm-hmm. Phillip Rivers, Matt Ryan is on his way. So how do you feel about the upcoming? We got Mahomes, we got Watson,
mm-hmm.
we got your boy out there that played for the Chargers.
Yeah,
can't think of his name right now.
Herbert.
Yeah.
Hibbert. He's on Roy Hibbert.
No, my boy.
Hey, so how you feel about these? How you feel like? Do you think the NFL is in good hands now? Because we have had some classic, games, seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Brady's gonna leave that stamp like I'm a legend.
Yeah,
and he was in our era. So do you see somebody surpassing him or just being up to that level?
I think the quarterback position in the NFL has evolved a lot, because a lot of these quarterbacks now that are playing like actual quarterback, they look like baseball players. They look like outfielders type shit. So it's like
they really are.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
look at Pat Mahomes.
Yeah,
look at Kyler Murray.
That's what I'm saying.
A baseball
exactly.
Players.
And so I think it's getting to this position where you can't even be like a Tom Brady anymore, because it's like most teams want someone who's mobile, who can throw the ball any type of sideways, like switch behind the back type shit, like versatile. Like they want like explosive quarterbacks now, and I don't think that's a bad thing, And I still think there is a little bit of a place to be for like people who play like Tom Brady. I just think it's gonna get to a point where like every team has like a Kyler Murray or like a Russell Wilson or even like a Patrick Mahomes or Justin Herbert or the Bills quarterback Josh Allen.
Tom Brady by any chance, but every time Tom Brady has won a Super Bowl, his defense has been top 10.
Yeah, true.
So
true.
Do you think he's that great of a player, or is it just his team is making, his coach is making?
So
out in the Super Bowl. Let's not.
You say he got bailed out.
Yeah,
Okay, y'all say that.
That's one Super Bowl. How many does he have?
He got a couple, but that last one, that defense stepped up every which way. Mahomes couldn't do shit. And Brady, did he throw for a touchdown?
I mean, even when they played the Seahawks, that was Seahawks game. Russell, he threw a pick on the goal line,
saved him.
So it's like, is he really that GOAT? Is he really the Jordan?
So you don't think he's a GOAT? As far as quarterbacks, you not think he's a GOAT?
I'll put it like this: he has lost a Super Bowl.
You say he has lost or lost?
He has lost a Super Bowl.
Okay,
he lost against the Eagles.
Yeah,
has Jordan lost the finals?
Okay, but if you're gonna make that comparison, you gotta think about a quarterback who's went to as many Super Bowls and lost one. He's the only quarterback. How many Super Bowls did he lose? Like 1 or 2?
I believe so.
Like,
I know he lost.
He lost twice to the Giants.
He lost twice to the Giants.
Yeah.
No, he lost one to the twice.
I know he lost with the David Tyree
that
catch.
crazy catch.
Yeah.
And they played again. So twice to the Giants, once to the Eagles.
Okay.
I mean, so he is a dominant player. He has more wins than the Super Bowl than losses. So
Yeah.
That's true.
Shit.
So how y'all feel about the NBA? The NBA is getting ready to cook up. It's right behind, the NFL. We had some big trades happen this offseason.
Mm-hmm.
So
Big trades.
How do you feel about the Utah trades? Are these hurting like future trades? Like people are giving up 3, 2, 4 first rounders for players like Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because I have another YouTube channel. I don't want to plug it right now. I'm gonna plug it at the end. But I made this video talking about like some of this shit. Like it's getting crazy. Like that Rudy Gobert trade was one of the dumbest trades I ever seen in my life. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
Do you think that hurt a trade for Kevin Durant?
See, that's why
Kyrie.
That's why I said. That's why I made a.
They're gonna demand too much. It's like if you give them that much,
exactly,
I
and
need 2 times as more for a player like
mm-hmm.
AD.
And I made a video, but I was specifically talking about Donovan Mitchell. So I was like, okay, you trade Rudy Gobert 5 first-round draft picks. What do you think the Jazz gonna want for Donovan Mitchell? I know he just got traded, but like beforehand, I made this video beforehand. Like you send a stand for Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is a nice player, but come on, like he ain't no like top 10 player with nothing like that.
I mean, but pair it with Cat.
I mean, he's top 10.
We don't even know how this is gonna look.
In his position, I put it like that. At his position, he is.
Yeah.
What you saying? A help defense that he gonna have with Cat, and he ain't no.
Cat don't even play
He
defense.
gonna feel free. He gonna have that.
There's no help. It's just one defender.
But I will put it like this: them boys in Minnesota, they do have a starting 5.
They do.
Have it.
But
you got D'Lo.
Would you have made that trade though?
No,
5 first-round picks.
Up way too much because it's
Patrick Beverly and some other people like
things can happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you make these picks, you just got to go out in free agency and hope you can sign somebody.
Yeah.
2 of your main stars could get hurt, and you may be out. So
Yeah.
it's like when you make those, you really got to be like, am I making the right decision?
Exactly. And so I was saying like the video I made was about I don't think the Knicks should trade for Donovan Mitchell because what's the point? Like if they're gonna ask for like 5 for all these first-round picks, like Donovan Mitchell a good player, but he's not gonna. The Knicks are not in a position where they're just one player away from a championship.
I mean, but I will say this: if they got him, who would have been the last player that was better than him on the Knicks, other than Carmelo Anthony?
Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin, he had his little moments then and there, but he wasn't consistent. He had a great season.
Yeah.
He had great moments. But
I'm trying to think who has been on the Knicks.
Bro, so they're starving for a
trash
star.
ass team, huh?
They're starving for a star.
Yeah.
They need somebody.
They do, but what's the point of trading 5 first-round picks for what did the Cavs give up for Donovan Mitchell? Like what was that trade?
They gave up a good amount. Like, the Jazz. I wouldn't say that they set, but they got a little squad.
Yeah.
And like they got some.
Because I know they gave up a bunch of first-round picks. I don't know, like 3, 4. I don't know. They gave up Lauri Markkanen.
Yup.
Yeah. I like Lauri Markkanen.
And Colin Sexton.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Colin
shit.
Sexton gonna go over there and be a beast.
Yeah. That's a good trade.
As soon as he got traded, he signed a 4-year contract, so he's pretty much locked in.
He locked
That's
in.
good.
Dallas was supposed to get at my boy. But hey, if we would have had that plan.
But one thing about Dallas that I'm not tripping about, I'm seeing the work in the offseason. I'm seeing Luka overseas dropping that weight, putting in that work. So I feel like we gonna even get a better version of Luka.
I think
we got a center.
I'm gonna commit like Dallas blasphemy right here and just critique Luka on one thing, and I think his issue is that he has that James Harden thing where he like
the
ISO and just hold the ball, and like all the teams that win championships and shit, like they don't play that way. They don't play where niggas just holding the ball ISO. Like you got to pass the ball around. The Warriors, they always pass the ball around.
Now, how can you say he just ISO and don't pass?
He do.
Boy put up a good 12, 15
Bro,
assists.
that
true. So he is.
Well, that
he's
assist
getting
shit.
the job done in other areas.
But that assist shit is so like
he is a triple
misleading because I'm gonna tell you this. Russell Westbrook be putting up that same numbers, but every single time he got the ball in his hand, the first person he passes to, he want that nigga to shoot. That's not how you conduct a offense with five players, bro.
Luka know how to move without the ball too.
I don't know about that.
Luka know how to move.
That nigga don't move with the ball.
That's because he make them play at his
And then
pace.
you got to think about it with somebody like
True,
that.
true.
All you got to do is surround them with role players. If I get somebody that can sit on that baseline and can give me 5 for 10 every night, I would take that with an ISO player because he's gonna make up for it. We just need good role players. We never had a center that can just get that rebound and just go back up with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Yeah.
Well, really, DeAndre Jordan. Hey, DeAndre Jordan.
Man, what the fuck happened to that
got
shit?
traded.
That nigga did not even play for the Mavs.
Yes, he did.
He did.
See, he's not a true Mavs fan. So
I am a true Mavs
it
fan.
had
It's
to be
just
a short time.
yeah.
I remember he was supposed to sign.
Nah,
a
he
big
was there.
contract.
I just don't like watching mediocrity, bro. Like I don't like watching teams that are bad. And for a couple stretch there, like the Mavs were pretty
The
bad.
Mavs have been in the playoffs every year except for 1 year that Luka has been there.
But before Luka was there, they was pretty ass too,
I mean,
bro.
because we was on the
still
end of
getting
the
to
Dirk era.
playoffs though.
Yeah, huh?
We was on the end of that Dirk era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm not gonna chastise him. Look, I'm a Mavs fan, you know.
So you say that after you try.
I'm a man. I'm just being. This is another issue we was having. We was debating, me and Stu. Like, you got to be an objective fan, bro, because that's how these teams take advantage of a lot of these. Like, bro, look at Jerry Jones. I love Jerry Jones, but it's like he know that it's gonna be Cowboy fans where we go 0-16 or 16-0 or 17 now. Like,
That's America's team.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so he just know like. How whatever is no incentive for him to go the extra mile to win because we gonna watch regardless. We are gonna be there with our Cowboy jerseys and our jean shorts.
True.
Regardless, bro. Like
It's their front office, man. I done told and I done said this for years.
So how we coming
They
out?
need to throw me in the front office because you see what the Eagles out here doing.
oh man,
You see what the Eagles see somebody on the free agency. They just hit that block.
True.
They like.
I mean, they do
Yeah.
have a nice
Yeah.
front offense, but I mean, Eagles years ago they had a dream team that failed.
I remember
that's true.
2014,
That's true.
and
They
me
had
and
a
Chuck
dream
talked
team.
about this,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
And Chuck had talked about this.
Hey, can you Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. Cause
What?
I want to say, can you like say the name of that corner that they drafted?
I cannot. They didn't draft him though. It was
Or they
free agents.
signed. They signed.
Shante
it.
Samuels
Nah.
and Asiki.
Nah.
It's-
What's
his
his name?
name?
Nandi
He was
Asamoah.
like number 21.
Yeah,
Number
Asamoah.
24,
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
I mean, hey, he was real good, bro.
He was
Right
good,
after him.
but he wasn't good on the Eagles though. They say he was.
Nah, he wasn't.
Yeah,
Like,
he said
that's
he-
the thing. They had that lineup and they had like them big stars, but they didn't even. I think they got out first round. In the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah. So
Yeah, man,
it's
and that team
trash.
was great, man.
that team was
on papers.
I thought they was gonna win the Super Bowl, bro. Like
That's what they
nigga,
said
what?
about the Browns when they first got. They
True.
played.
But it
I'm saying.
I know a lot of times with the NFL, your team only gonna go as far as how good your quarterback is. So the Browns, I mean, I don't really like Baker Mayfield. Like he's not a great quarterback. I don't know who the Eagles quarterback was back then. So
I mean, it was Vic, and I think it was Vince Young for like a season or two.
oh,
They
okay,
had McNabb
You got Cobb.
and
they had
they
McNabb.
had
Are you sure?
McNabb and Michael Vick trading snaps.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? When my boy got out of jail.
yeah.
I mean, so how do we see the first half of the Dallas Cowboys season? You know, what
I'm
saying?
let
We're gonna be coming off an injury. So do you think it's gonna be kind of a rough start?
I'm gonna let Stu go first on that.
So this is just the
Hey, you mind taking the shades out? Let the people see your eyes, man.
nah. So
No, it's lights, bro. The migraines, like you know, people get migraines.
gotta stay cool.
Yeah.
Man, he
With
too cool for y'all, man.
Nah, man, with the Cowboys, it's like this. Every time we're destined to have a bad season, Dallas comes out and just rises to the challenge every
Yeah.
single time. So it's like that's history. History always repeats itself. Dallas getting that. Oh, we got injuries.
Yeah.
Michael Gallup coming back. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? We still got Michael Parsons.
True.
We still got a lot of great players. We got people stepping up in training camp. So it's like this. People say, oh, Dallas ain't got it because they ain't got it on paper. When Dallas got it on paper, everybody, oh, Dallas going to the Super Bowl.
Now, see, this is why I got to be objective, bro. Because, like, I know you, and like you a very loyal person, like very loyal, And so I know this is the thing. Like with Cowboys fans, they are very loyal, and so like it don't matter what our team. We could have cut all our top 20 good players. We gonna make some rationale to say, oh, like we're gonna be straight this season, and like
because man, like that, it's like somehow sometimes when we found Romo,
yeah,
we made a way out of no way.
yeah, that's true.
And we thought Romo was gonna get us there. Got us to a couple playoffs. He got a couple playoff wins, but he didn't quite get us there.
But
And I got a question on that. Do you think Romo is a legend? Because it seemed like his numbers being tossed around. You had Jalen Smith running a couple seasons ago. And I think the kid out of TCU is going to run number 9 this season. Do you think he's
what?
Do you think he deserves that, or you think Romo should be stamped in that Hall of Fame?
I thought he was in the Ring of Honor. I thought you couldn't.
Oh, not yet.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, I think he deserves.
is in the Ring of honor. It's just his number's not retired.
Retired. They should have retired
He's
his
in the Ring
number.
of Honor yet?
I think
he
he
been
is.
out the league.
It's been
Like
a minute
5
now.
years.
It's all about the Hall of Fame. You got to be in there 5 years. But like your own Ring of Honor,
Yeah, you
you
could.
can throw that nigga in
Jerry
there.
Jones be throwing
And
all
he's
his
still
people
playing.
in there. Yeah.
Niggas still be playing. They gonna throw
I mean,
that
but
in.
is that disrespectful to somewhere?
I wouldn't
But
say
nah.
disrespectful because you know Romo don't really care. But if I would say is Romo a legend, of course, bro. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Can you be a legend with no rings?
Yeah, you can be a legend with no ring.
So
because that-
so you telling me a king can be a king with no crown?
I'm not
Hey.
saying that. I'm not saying that. But Phillip Rivers, is he not a legend?
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't call Phillip Rivers?
I'll say he's a heck of a player.
heck of a player.
You think he gonna make the Hall of Fame, Phillip Rivers?
He may make the Hall of Fame. He may not. The reason I say this
It's
because
because of no rings.
Yeah.
That's
well, look,
the
he
only
couldn't have
thing.
had rings. The only reason he didn't have rings because
They was playing undefeated New England Patriots team in the AFC Championship.
yeah, like bro had like Damian Thomason and Antonio Holmes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
man, he had talent around him.
Yeah.
He didn't have a defense.
I mean, he had defense some years. Some years.
Yeah. Some years. I
Like,
mean.
but when you got to play Tom Brady and that team, man.
So let me ask you this: who had a better career, Tony Romo or Phillip Rivers?
I'll give it to Phillip.
Phillip.
I would say Phillip because he got his team to the AFC Championship. I think more than once.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's because
he's
of
not
that.
a walkover. You look at his stats; it's up there with the greats.
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
But thing is, so is Romo's.
I mean,
When Romo was in the league. He was above Tom Brady with fourth quarter comebacks. So it's like, how can you say he not a legend when it's like he clearly wins? It's just the whole.
I mean, but that was
Yeah.
just a small period of time. Tom Brady was doing this before and after the Romo era.
true that.
Yeah.
So
True.
would you call somebody like Matthew Stafford a legend? Then?
Well,
He went out and
some
got
people say he gonna make the Hall of Fame now that he won
Now
the.
that he won the Super Bowl.
Now that he won
with
the Super
a
Bowl.
stacked team.
Yeah.
I mean, but I look, he never had a team. He had one player his whole career, Megatron.
Yeah, that's true.
Name somebody outside of Megatron who he had, and once he got surrounded by talent,
I didn't say
For
he
sure.
did. I didn't say he did. But
so
when
he's a
I
Hall of
am
Fame player.
saying-
He's a legend.
But that just cements him as a legend just because he went and won with a stack, not only offense but defense as well.
Well, if you make the Hall of Fame,
I mean, they defense
you
was
probably consider a
Suspect.
legend.
Rams defense is suspect. D-line saved him.
What?
I mean, Ramsey, he didn't have one of them.
Nah,
had a-
nah. Rams defense, boy, they was tough.
was really-
like they had like
It was
Von
dogs,
Miller.
bro. It was
Look, but look, I'm
dogs.
saying I'm speaking from a DB point of view. It was
Yeah.
a lot of plays given up from safeties and corners.
That was in the
They
Super Bowl.
had
There
top
was a lot
five.
of that too.
They had top five like players at their position, and them they're like 6 spots on the defense. Like they got Von Miller,
Defense was stacked.
Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. They safety, I forgot who.
No safety.
They had no. They had a decent
Bro, they
safety.
had to go grab a safety after retirement.
Oh, you talking about Eric Weddle?
Yeah, they ain't had no safety. They had one DB.
Oh.
Them boys was getting ate up.
Well, that other DB is decent, bro. They not bad. And then they had linebackers, decent linebackers. You know.
I mean, I'll put it like this: if Cincinnati had some O-line, they want to beat them boys in the Super Bowl.
You think
Why
so?
They went and got Lyle Collins.
Man,
That's crazy.
quarterback
They
ain't
stole
had no
that
time.
nigga from the.
quarterback didn't have no time. On that last play, what's the name was wide open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
True.
Jamar Chase, wide open, touchdown, sealed the game. If he had a line, it changes everything. Once you bring around talent, it can change the whole team. That's the reason I say, Phillip, if he had a little bit more talent.
So you say Phil had a better career than Tony Romo, and you say Tony Romo, right?
Tony Romo had talent.
I said Phillip.
Philip.
I said Phillip. But
Tony Romo had at
playoff
least
wins, you know.
Yeah.
3 Hall of Fame receivers.
True that.
T.O., Dez.
Dez is not a Hall of
Dez
Fame
a Hall of
receiver.
Fame receiver?
Hell nah. He's not no Hall of
Dez Bryant is Hall of Fame.
No, he's
He's a
not, bro.
Cowboy.
He's a Cowboys Ring of
Cowboy.
Honor receiver, but he's not no Hall of Fame
I
receiver.
wouldn't say Hall of Fame just because
Yeah.
after he left Dallas, it was like that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can bet you this. Through the prime of his career, when he played like solid for 10 seasons, you put it against the greats, he's up there with Julio, with Devontae.
But how long was his prime though? Like a lot of.
His prime was about 7-8 years. I
You
mean,
think so?
I think he stopped a little early because you know that ACL really set him back.
and then he was also dealing with emotional stuff. Like I believe his last season with the Cowboys, his father passed away. So it's like you got to take other things into.
But you gotta understand though, like them Hall of Fame like voters and everything, they don't give up. They damn it didn't put T.O. in it.
Shit, if Drew Pearson can get in there,
He had to cry 2 years to get in there.
That man had a whole ceremony at the crib, and they still hold that man. They got
Man,
a camera
for
crew
real,
and
bro.
everything, just to embarrass that man. It was like, oh, you got the news out there. You go and watch the tail. You know, watch the TV. We'll see.
long as you put somebody like that in there, give Dez his flowers, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Drew
I mean, Dez is a good player, bro. He
Great player.
He's a great player, but
Take him
I
away
think
from the Cowboys during that era, we wouldn't have had a whole bunch of losing seasons.
shit, we didn't have.
That's why he was our first round draft pick. But
Yeah.
does that really mean
He's not a Hall of Famer though, bro.
Hall of Famer? Like, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. Not yet, bro. I don't even know if he's done.
I'll put it like this: I probably saying he's not a Hall of Famer because his appearance, high.
No,
that
because
ain't it.
you gotta understand, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Them, you know who votes them Hall of
I would
Famers?
like-
They like these old white, like I
You
don't
think
know
Wes Welker is a Hall of Famer?
who.
Wes Welker.
You said Wes Welker? Shit.
I would.
You say you would?
I would not.
I would.
I would not.
I don't think I would either, bro. Cause you got, bro. They barely put T.O. in. T.O. like the second or third best receiver of all time.
Attitude. That was because
But
off the
Dez,
field
but
shit.
what you think? I don't think about Dez Bryant.
Yeah, he didn't even win.
Yeah, he didn't even win. And they definitely, if they ain't like T.O. attitude, they definitely not gonna like Dez.
I mean, but I think it's gonna come to an era where everything is gonna change. These people that are voting people in, they're gonna be passed away. It's gonna be real people in there voting.
Yeah.
Real people in there.
Yeah, but for right now, them old people in this shit, they
got,
voting.
yeah, they got 10 more years. Man. They got 10 more years until they start turning up.
Yeah.
So,
Shit.
what we got in the hip hop department?
The hip hop department, man. Oh, before I didn't even tell y'all, I'm a producer, music producer as well. My boy Stu here, he obviously a talented artist right here.
Yeah, he produced my last album. So
Yeah, you
what
know.
I'm saying. I'm talking about my boy Nice with it. I said, nigga, I need this. He said that. And then that nigga went and got to work.
Yeah,
4
yeah.
in the morning, 5 in the morning, we on the phone.
Yeah, we on the phone. We
I said,
just making that shit work.
Ready.
Yeah. As far as music though, like, you know, I don't know, man. Like it's a lot of new things going on.
Yeah.
Like a lot, like even this past XSL cover.
Trash.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
Trash.
that shit was trash.
I got a question for the music scene in Dallas.
Yeah.
Do you
The music
think,
scene
Do you
in-
think it's dead because Mo3 has died?
Man, that's a tough question, bro. I think the music scene in Dallas is very underrated, but I also think there's a lot of issues in the music scene. I don't think people see.
And I'm not saying Dallas, I'm saying DFW, the Arlingtons.
Honestly, yeah. See, the
Fort
issue,
Worth, all
the issue. I think the main issue has been for years, bro, is that we don't fuck with each other like other cities do, bro. Like,
I mean, they
when-
don't fuck with each other. Nigga. They be killing in
True, but
Jacksonville,
the
Chicago.
niggas they do fuck with, they gonna put on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
for
like all the niggas that like in Atlanta, like of course it's different, like shit going on in Atlanta, but like all the niggas gonna put on for if they fuck with you, they gonna put you on. Like even big artists, big producers, they gonna put you on. Over here, niggas get a little money and move to California, And so it's like I'm like, bro, like it's not gonna be like, it's never gonna be a big scene if we don't come and like help each other out. And we beefing a lot. I know other cities beef too, but goddamn, like I don't know, bro. Like it's just real. I think it's very underrated. I think there's a new music scene coming up.
Do you
that's
think
like
they gonna break that barrier that, like, you know,
it
like
just
we
it
always peeking through the door. We got people peeking through the door
Yeah.
in the industry, but
You
nobody
know,
has ever got through that door.
is gonna take one nigga who gets hot. It's gonna take, or not even a female nigga. It's gonna take one person who gets hot and come back over here and bring a bunch of Dallas niggas with him, or Dallas females with him. Like it's gonna take one person. If they do that, then that is gonna be a real scene, and it's gonna be bigger than every other scene, bro. Because it's already, the talent's already here. It's just like the exposure. So if they get exposure, nigga, it's gonna take off. But the thing, like, it just isn't. And we just need one person to, like, you know what I'm saying, or one group or whatever to come over here and start fucking with the Dallas scene and like showing people like the actual Dallas scene type shit.
Already.
And that's what we trying to do at Kings of the
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got a couple people I'm looking to sign. You know what I'm saying? Just niggas in the warehouse.
All from Dallas, you know.
Just a couple niggas in the warehouse out there. Like, damn, nigga, you like that? Like, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
I've been doing this shit for a while.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, like, the best niggas is working right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Best
Yeah.
niggas, 'cause they got the hardest story right now.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I done seen plenty. You know, there's plenty niggas I want to sign that check to. But
Yeah.
you never know what niggas really on. You know what I'm saying? They give you that. They think you green. They give you that little story like, yo, bro, I'm trying to make it, bro. I'm trying to get to it.
But shit, you gotta put
this shit
yeah.
into it, and then it's like, all right, I'm gonna invest in you. Shit, they ain't really bad at like
Yeah,
that.
you gotta put that work in. That's the thing. Like, you can say you want it all you want, bro, but like if you're not really putting that work in, it's like, cause even like you gotta work extra hard, bro, cause it's niggas with no jobs that's doing this 24/7.
Yeah.
So it's like, so if you have a job, you know what I'm saying, you gotta you gotta work extra hard. You gotta work like minute you come back from your job, straight to that shit, bro. Cause it's like I said, it's niggas working 24/7. They don't do nothing else. They like 24/7 on music, and they still haven't made it. So it's
Bro,
like
it's hard to get that break.
yeah,
Cause it's niggas who, like you said, who doing that shit 24/7.
exactly.
It's some niggas who can't get a job. You know, they might be a felon, so they can't go up to the nearest.
Yeah,
store,
exactly,
so
yeah.
they go get that and have a little bread coming in. So it's like you got niggas that got that dirt coming in from the
Like,
streets
you know what
that
I'm
catch
saying?
up to 'em.
Exactly.
That's really what been happening to a lot of these Dallas rappers, bro.
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah.
been getting killed.
That's it. Yeah, I
That's
mean,
the main issue.
it's the
right
main
there.
issue. Like,
niggas getting
that's why I
killed.
said, like, it's we gotta start fucking with each
Or
other
locked up.
or locked
Yeah,
up.
locked up, killed. It's like shot. It's like as soon as a nigga get that big break, niggas catch him at the strip club.
Like,
Like, come on.
you know what I'm saying? Like, so it really just, it's gonna
Do you
take
think
it.
it's the life that come with being a rapper?
I think it depends on what type of.
I mean, we don't see no pop stars. We don't see no R&B niggas getting
And
flamed up.
I don't even want to get into that, bro, because that's a whole nother discussion as far as like our community, bro. So I don't even really want, because it's like I just don't understand. So all these pop artists, bro, they can tour the city to city, do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to check into nobody. But when it comes to hip hop or like us, oh, you gotta check. I don't even know if it's all of hip hop. Like, you gotta check in on everything. So it's like so it's like I don't know, like that's a bigger discussion, because like,
You know what it is? It's like, you know what I'm saying, like some niggas hear your raps and they really be fans.
yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly,
saying? Like, they really be
yeah,
like, damn, bro, this nigga hard, bro.
Yeah.
What's this? And they see you fucking around like, oh, he in this, he out here, he in my
Yeah.
area. Shit, let me see if he really about what he talking about.
Yeah.
What we over here listening to. Let me see if he really about that. Let's go run up on this nigga. Oh, this
Exactly.
He that, bro. Niggas just trying to get their little shine.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I got this nigga shoelace. Nigga, come get your shoelace back.
yeah,
Nigga, what?
exactly,
You
like,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's just too much of that, bro. Too much of the tough guy.
tough
shit,
guy,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? It's like,
yeah,
Now for the ones who really in it for the music, you know what I mean? Really got that talent for it. Them niggas really try to pursue that shit.
Yeah.
But it's like at the same time, bro, what
I
goes
think
around comes around. And it's like if you out there doing that dirt and your light finally come and you shining and you out there doing all that dirt, man, like, you know what I'm saying?
But see,
it's time to catch up to you.
Exactly, bro. And I think that's part of the reason, because I think like the Dallas scene is right now is too like I know people gonna get, it's too like street, bro. Like it's just too like everything just come from you look at Atlanta, bro. Like yes, they street, but it's a whole bunch of different music coming out of Atlanta. It's niggas that sound like rock niggas, like it's niggas that sound like Playboy Cardi, like bro, it's a whole bunch of type of niggas coming from.
You got different flavors,
flavors, bro.
You got the Uzi,
you know what I'm saying? And they could all be
Cardi.
from the same place, bro. But it's like it's different flavors of over here. It's this you gotta. They only fuck with you if you from and doing the certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like so. It's like until we get to the point where it's like, cause bro, we got we got a lot of like Dallas artists that are nice as fuck. Like I'm talking about. If they had some exposure, they'll be like top in the game, bro. But it's like
Stu, for example.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? And so like
Let's get to it, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell them about your little story.
What story?
I mean, how you came up, why you rapping, when you start rapping, how many tapes you done drop, what you got coming forward for us?
Y'all ready to know about Stu, the artist? Well, you know what I'm saying? You know, I really my boys came up to it. It was like, man, shit, nigga, we start rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, shit, I want to do something. And I really, you know, was on some like fake rapping, just on some parody shit right before a nigga went to college. And I kind of got like a good response from it from some people. Yeah. And so I was like, damn, you know, I really could. I wonder if I really would have drop a song, drop a tape, if they really gonna be fucking with it. And I feel like I you know what I'm saying, I waited. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then I just waited. Probably like a couple years passed by. Niggas hit me up. Man, you know what I'm saying? We just started rapping. You know what I'm saying? We got a studio session. Next thing you know, we start recording at my house. In the back room. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
We start recording there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just really trying to find
Go ahead, show them that brand. I don't mean it. Show them that brand you got on.
You already know where that shit at. Kings of the Hill. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kings of the Hill.
Kings of the Hill.
You know what I mean?
Already?
So that's when I really built my brand like in 2018, and we just been building since.
Yeah.
So it's just not music. You know, you doing clothes. What else you got?
You know, I'm trying to get that merchandise out there. You know, that merchandise different because everybody want that low price.
Yeah.
And whenever you get on these sites, it's like, nigga, nah, you gonna have to sell that bitch for about $60 just
Yeah.
to get $20.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm really not making all that back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And niggas don't really be understanding. But it's like, if you ain't got no real name behind that shit, niggas like, I mean, it's cute, but do I feel like spending $20?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You know what
That's
I'm
true.
saying? But so it's like, I just decided let's just focus on the music, get that music out there, get that exposure, push the brand as much as possible, and you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the money.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas say they not showing love in Dallas. I'm trying to show love.
Yeah.
in Dallas. My nigga Rich Homie said it best. He said, name a nigga better than me. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and sign him.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I got a
I
question
like
for
that.
you. For the people that's watching that don't know Stuboi, that don't know Kings of the Hill, if you got to tell them to listen to one song, what is that one song gonna be and why?
What would that one song be? Man, I gotta say, probably Letter From Me.
I knew you were gonna say that one. I knew you were gonna say that.
And why?
Well, because like it really kind of I really dive into, you know, like an emotional, you know, I'm speaking on my cousin, you know what I'm saying? I'm really writing this letter to my cousin RP, and I'm really writing it to my who haven't been born yet daughter. You know what I'm saying? She was on the way. And so it's like just that little letter, give you a little insight, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? I can switch up the flow. You know, it ain't all just rapping, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that versatility.
Yeah.
I can go over here to R&B a little bit, touch it. I can come back to rap, do a little.
Oh, you got some R&B?
Man, you know I do a little something, but you know I need the auto tune. The voice ain't right, y'all. Still taking my vocal lessons.
I was about to say, go ahead, give him a little snippet. Go ahead, give him a little note.
Nah. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. I got one of the best singers you ever heard.
You gonna hit that
E? Come up.
Can you give us some bars right now?
I was gonna say you
don't gotta
hit
sing.
that.
Can you give us some bars right now? Just let the people know what's
y'all
up.
Trying to make me freestyle. I've been over here sipping on this good alcohol. Y'all trying to make me freestyle. Nah, man.
What's that nigga in the morning, that radio show host that he be hitting that host? Yeah, I think we trying to sneak that shit in. Hey, you trying to get freestyle?
Hey, it's like this. It's like one thing I know. It's like I know what type of artist I am. I know I am not that nigga hop in the booth. No, ain't wrote nothing. Just heard the beat. Hop in, freestyle some shit in the whole studio. Like, nah, fam.
Yeah, bro.
A pen and paper type.
Exactly that, and that's real. Like,
so
you know,
old school type. You're not with the new generation. Just come and just drop the beat and just go in there.
You
be out there in 20 minutes. It's like, do you go in there? Do you write?
Or
you write before you go in?
So I like to have my shit ready because I don't like to waste time because that shit costs money. You go in there in the studio sessions, like, all right, now you got an hour left. It take pretty much like an hour per song if you want to mix right, and you know what I'm saying, however many takes it take to get done.
Yeah.
Some niggas be like, should I walk in there, do it like this? Because they want to just be able to say that they did it.
I mean, do you believe people like that? Like they say, oh, Jay-Z did it in one take.
I mean, Jay-Z is a pro. Jay-Z really got hot in the game when he was damn near 30, so I feel like he probably had his shit down to that art. You know, it's niggas who really can do that.
So do you think you'll eventually elevate or get to that point or transform to that point where you just go in the stew, just like, oh, I'm here for 20 minutes, my song done.
Unless I'm just like going in there just to do some bullshit, and I'm gonna probably name it something like that, like, oh, this just some bullshit. It's just a little freestyle, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just to let them know, like, yo, this is just what I'm doing off the top.
Yeah.
Now, would I just do that on some shit that I feel like serious about, that I want, you know, niggas to really hear? Because I want everybody to feel my shit. Motivation, you know what I'm saying? I want niggas to get up, feel that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get a vibe, all that.
Yeah.
So it's like I put my time into it, and I hope whenever I drop some shit, motherfuckers take the time to listen to it.
So, you know what I'm saying? From my understanding, October is your month.
Yes, sir. Stuboi.
So
who month is this, Drake or yours?
Man, Stuboi, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what do we got what we got coming this October?
It's October. Man,
we got some new jams. We got some what is coming this October?
Man, hopefully we got some videos. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you work that independent, you know what I'm saying, shit don't move how you want it to move all the time. You know, sometimes you gotta step back and just promote whatever it is that you got out. Luckily, you know what I'm saying, whenever I was making those videos a couple months ago, I dropped probably like 4 videos within the span of like a month or two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I remember, eyes was barely open.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is that why you got the shades on, man? It's like we really ain't seen Stuboi. It's like the people, if they see you on the street, they don't know who you is. And if you don't got your brand on, my boy got the hoodie on, the shades on.
But yeah, that's the thing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it did rain today, so, you know, I'm gonna let you get
like,
through
that's
with
the
that.
thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like people know me because I've worked with some of the, you know, some good names in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't been on no high category. So it's like I've worked with some known models in the area.
Yeah.
They've had my shit on. You know what I'm saying? I've been tagged. So it's like motherfuckers know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like when niggas hear my shit, like actually hear that shit, they be like, yo, this is you?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nigga. And ain't that what I just said? Yo, you coming with something.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't know what, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you up to, like, keep it up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it like it that's what you work for.
Yeah. I feel you.
Expressing your art and you putting that shit out, it hurt. That shit don't get received well, but at the same time, if you really stepping behind that shit, you know what I'm saying, you gonna be all right, because it's like, yo, I stand on it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say one thing. I think one of the hardest things to do as an artist or a producer or whatever is to create your own sound. So I feel like when people first start, you know, they trying to emulate someone that they like or someone that they know. So I think actually, you know, one thing I I was like I do like about students that I feel like we've kind of created our own sound now. So like, you know, if a song come on or something, we can be oh, that's a Stu song or that's a whatever song, whatever. So I think that's one of the hardest things to do as an artist. And once you get that down,
why do you say that? Does it take time? Do you just got to figure out? Is it?
Well, you know, when you first, I don't care what nobody says. When you first come on, like most people are trying to emulate someone that they, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's just by
nature. I tried rapping. You know, I got in the stew. You know, I found out within 30 minutes it wasn't for me. And I left
you didn't even give it a try though. Like you just.
You know, so I laid down a good verse on.
Right.
Too, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I put it like this. You know, I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
But I'll support. I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I was trying something out and you know, it's just not for me. You know, it's okay for everybody not to be a rapper.
No, I agree.
It's okay for somebody to be a supporter of a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Because
so
I
know my lane with this rap shit. I cannot rap. I cannot freestyle. you know, I'm about to support the brand and I'm about to push the brand and play my part.
Yeah. I know. I knew right from early on. I mean, I think I'm a decent.
A couple hot verses.
I'm a decent rapper, bro. I'm a decent rapper, but I know, like, you know, I don't want to do that shit like actually long term for real.
What's so cold about them producers and engineers, nigga? They be ghostwriting some bad shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like they got the vision.
Exactly. They some in them engineers, they be making the whole song, like the whole just verses, everything. Like every time you hear like a producer album or whatever, a lot of times they write for them artists too. Like they write the whole verses and everything like that. So it's like a whole production done. But
you gonna tap into that bag?
I might, if I get to a point where I feel like you know, like I want to get a bunch of artists, different artists, and have.
Man, I think you should, man. Like,
yeah,
that shit there, bro. That Metro Boomin drop.
Yeah, that shit was fire. Like that shit.
You do some shit like that, you lock them niggas up. Like, hey, I need y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got 20 songs.
Yeah.
You make the beat, bro. As long as that shit transition well, that shit like just pretty much it tell a story. Bro.
Exactly.
That's what an album supposed to do. It's supposed to tell a story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas just out here just making random songs, throwing them bitches together.
But
shit.
do you,
I got 13.
Do you feel like I feel like that album is kind of dead. Like I think there's only a few couple people who've actually making story albums, like transitioning. I think a lot of times people just now
talking about with their lifestyle,
with they lifestyle or whatever, like they trying to portray to the audience. I feel like a lot of times niggas just making 20 songs and putting it into an album now, or niggas making 15 songs and putting it into an album now. Like it's no connection from each song to another. So I think
I got you.
It's like that it's almost like a mixtape. Like that's really what a mixtape should be. But
I mean, so do you think albums are bad now?
No, I think albums are great, and I think.
Or do you think they're not classical like they used to be?
I just don't think people put a bunch of time. I think people care about the streaming, like how much is going to stream more so than they care about like the artistry of the or whatever you want to call it as an album, because like artistry of the album. So I think it's something that it's kind of like a new thing. That's and the album art and like creating an album. I've only heard like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, obviously, like them type. Even some like some new rappers, they do it as well. But it's like for the most part, it's just a bunch of like streaming shit.
It's just straight streams and bullshit.
Yes, like just put 19 songs together, get the most streams as possible, so I can make the most money, so everyone can make the most money in that situation.
I mean, hey man, when them labels pushing,
yeah.
I mean, do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think artists now should get signed to a label or just stay in that independent wave and just be patient?
I think it's case by case, bro. I think
case by case depends on the artist.
Yeah, I think before you sign a deal, you should know what you're getting into. Though you should know like you're not gonna be as independent or as this boss nigga. Like if you sign a deal, like you know what I'm saying. You basically are contracted. Like you have to make their money, like that label's money. So if you want full control, I think going independent is better overall, but it's gonna take a longer time.
Way longer time.
Yeah, like it's gonna take a way longer time for you to pop. So,
So do you think it was a good move by this happened a couple days ago? Finesse 2 times. He signed Moneybag Yo Bread Gang. Do you think that's a good move for his career? They sound similar.
I
from
think
the same
yeah.
city. You know what I'm saying? Is that a good move for him? You think as an artist like him?
I want to say yes, but I'm just seeing so many times when an artist signed to another artist, and it's so cool in the first year or two, and in the third year it starts getting to like a situation. Oh, I want to get off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's money problems, or do you think it's my album not coming out?
I think it's
like,
everything.
What are the problems with that? Because it's like, you know, at the end of the day, I think they really they locked in.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think it's
what could
money.
break that?
I think it's money problems. I think it's whenever an artist releases a album or a tape or whatever, and it doesn't do as good as they think it does, they never reflect on themselves. It's always either the manager fault, the label fault, like whoever they signed to fault. So it's like, so that's another issue that comes up, and sometimes like sometimes they right, because a lot of those artists are still, Moneybagg Yo is still actively making music, and he's like one of the hottest rappers right now.
He's top 5 in the game.
Yeah,
right now.
and so like why would he, you know, he trying to put his music out? Why would he promote? I mean, he's going to promote, but I'm saying like he's not put as much energy into just helping Finesse 2 times, because he still got his own career that same thing with Drake. That's the issue people saying with signing with Drake. Like, I love Drake. Drake one of my favorite artists, but I wouldn't sign to him, because it's like, I mean,
You would sign to OVO?
as a producer, I would.
You wouldn't sign it?
I would sign as a producer, but if I was an artist that had some type of like come up right now, I would not sign to OVO.
So you wouldn't sign to the
Name one artist from OVO that's actually doing something other than The Weeknd. I don't even know if he's still signed, but name one artist from OVO that's actually in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I mess with Drake, but I kind of stopped listening to Drake a couple years ago. So,
but just anyone.
I ain't saying he bad. He still got hot verses. He's still doing his thing, but it's like, you know,
yeah,
Drake has been in the game for so long. You know, it's like it's Drake.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know any artist that signed to Drake that's top in the game. Like, Party Next Door was signed. That nigga was cold, bro.
And why do you think that? And then other artists like Yo Gotti got a whole team of killers.
Cause Yo Gotti's not making music no more. Yo Gotti's not
making music.
Well, he is, but he's not on that. He's had his career. He's not focused on his career as he is as other people. Them other people making way more music, way more money from him than he is making off his own music. So it's like,
I mean, he got a hot label. He got a new Gorilla Girl.
That, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Gorilla.
Whatever her name is. Hey, she go hard though.
She hard.
Hey,
she is hard.
On the way here, me and my girl smoking a blunt, jamming with her. She go hard.
Yeah, she's hard. She's hard.
Big Glow.
Big Glow. Hey, shout out to Big Glow. You is hard.
Yeah, she hard. But yeah, like Yo Gotti gonna focus on his artists, because he's actually a label exec now. So it's like
that's the thing though. Like that's really the key in the music industry. That's where you want to be.
Yeah,
you want to have had your career.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you want to be
transition to that label. Yeah,
make them better than you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you really want to do. You don't.
I think another person
who you think can't surpass you.
Yeah, I think another person, the only person I'll say who's actively, and I wouldn't even, you don't, technically he's not really in his prime right now, but Gucci, I mean, Gucci's signing like people and like they popping off.
Yeah, he got a nice little label over there.
They all going to jail, but they popping off.
I mean, yeah, he do got a nice label. I mean, I say the top 5, rapper labels. I'll say 1017.
1017, yeah.
You'll say 1017 first?
Nah, I'm not in order.
Just top 5.
Top 5. 1017, Gotti and his people.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I want to throw QC in there, because they would really want no rappers. They just like some.
I mean, QC,
yeah. I mean, you just talking about like just rapper labels?
Yeah, rapper labels.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to consider that.
NBA.
I mean, NBA, he's
NBA.
He has a good team, but it's like
who
so
signed the NBA? No, other than No Cap.
Quando Rondo, B.
Okay, other than
Youngin, what's that nigga name?
Yeah, he got a nice roster. Yeah. It's just that his roster is not,
they not him.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll ever I feel like
No Cap might be one.
Hey, I can't forget about Lil Baby. Lil Baby got a nice little team.
Lil Baby got a nice team
He do
too. Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying.
But I think a lot of those artists that are signed to their labels, honestly, they're not going to get as much recognition until the artist / label exec actually turns into more so a label exec then. an artist because it's like,
So,
and I don't think I just don't. I wouldn't sign to NBA. I love NBA YoungBoy, but I wouldn't sign to him because that's man. Like I'm not. He like the hottest rapper in the game. I'm not gonna sign. He just his label's focused on him. So it's like,
man, I put it like this. Do you think maybe he can get older and he can have that Lil Wayne effect, bring
Yeah.
on a Drizzy or
yeah, I think he
or
can.
but
I think he
just
can.
Just not right now.
Not right now. I think he can, and I think a lot of artists can. Like now, it's just gonna take him time because right now, like he you know what I'm saying, he's the top rapper. So I don't think he's gonna trade that in to be like just a label exec.
I got you.
But
We can take a break.
y'all want to take a break? Yeah, we got about 10 minutes left, so let's just knock out the 10 minutes and what's the last topic y'all want to talk about?
Man, it's just like, man, it's whatever.
We done hit everything.
Y'all want to talk about some relevant events, news that's going on?
Man, you lead the way. I got you.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to cut this part out.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
We got 10 minutes. We might as well just finish it. Shit.
we don't gotta use it.
Right, nigga.
Like, we had a good ass session. This is the first one.
You can just look at that hoe and just see.
Okay, well let's
We can,
well,
get
then
a couple, we can put this on pause, get a couple videos, photos in. You know.
well let's give an outro for the podcast then.
Huh?
Let's give it. We're gonna cut this part out, but let's get it out. Let's go to outro for the podcast. Like
Shit, we need a badass beat.
no nigga, I'm talking about just
We ain't,
be
you
like
got a beat?
no nigga. We can edit that beat in. I'm talking about we just add the outro right now and be like
But that's between y'all shit.
the end of the podcast.
Oh, the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
But, hey, thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah,
Hey, shout out to my boy Stu. Shout out to my boy Chucks.
yeah.
Hey, shout out to the whole team. Hey, be tuning in, and we will be doing giveaways.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
hit that.
Yeah, hit the hoe. Okay, so I think we discussed all we're gonna discuss on this episode. You know, it was a great discussion. We talked about sports and the music scene and everything like that. I think we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
Go
We
ahead.
also will be doing giveaways, so tune in.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say thank you to our special guest, Stuboi. It's Stuboi. Go ahead and let them know where they can follow you at on social media.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on Instagram at _THE_Stuboi STUBOI. That's on Twitter as well. Snapchat J_Stu22.
Go ahead and let them know where they can find that music too.
Oh,
And
we
the
everywhere.
fashion.
Music everywhere. Apple Music, just search Stuboi STUBOI. Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, Amazon, Google, shit. You know what I'm saying? We everywhere. So go get
Okay.
that Kings of the Hill 2 out now.
Okay. And don't also follow me at produced by CP PRODBY_CP. I make beats, so if anyone needs a beat, you can just I have a LinkedIn on my or a link whatever on my Instagram. So that's it. You want to give your Instagram?
Yeah, follow you, boy, D Jones at 214 DEEJAYY.
Okay. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Throwing the Towel Podcast. And we're going to be here. We're going to keep having these discussions. We're going to say what the fuck we want to say, and we not.
And we also got a special guest coming in, not on the next episode, but we will have.
We will have a special guest for y'all. So that's it. So,
It's Stu again.
man, nah, we're going to have other special guests. And so, that's it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.
Throw in the towel, baby. Go, hey, play with this shit.